welcome back to the Above and Beyond podcast. We're really excited that you're with us today. We're back after a great Thanksgiving holiday. Hope you guys enjoyed the turkey and got to spend time with your families. Today I have Vic Patel.
Hey, how are you, everybody?
I have Lisa Cifuentes.
Hey, happy to be here.
And I've got Nelson Fernandez.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
Cool. Thanks for being here. We just want to jump right back into it. Our topic of discussion today is attitude of gratitude. And we're just discussing everyone's thoughts on the subject within the workplace. I'll start with you, Vic.
Oh, yeah. So the topic or point I'd like to start with is the way you think, either negatively or positively, how does it really affect, as far as your work and what you do is concerned?
Yeah, I think our feelings are so closely linked to our thoughts. So if we're able to have an attitude of gratitude, then our mind almost becomes like a filter that we're able to separate the negative and focus on the positive. And doing that, we're able to focus on the good, which in turn makes us more grateful. So it's like this vicious positive cycle.
Absolutely. And I'm a big one in this topic. I'm a big fan of the small things, of the details, and switching a negative for a positive, I think it's key for happiness, and happiness might be a little bit overrated. But for example, if you we're talking off the air, if you have a job interview and you happen to be declined, well, it's either two things: either you're not ready for that position, or you're ready for something bigger. So you have two options. How are you going to look at it? So I think that that's very important of when we talk about the way you think, pretty much.
For sure. And you think that's important in the context of the job interview? That's how people get the job, do you think?
Absolutely. And not just job interview. Think about car dealership. You go to a car dealership, something like that, and you happen to be declined. Well, can you really afford that car? I mean, are they really being rude for not approving the loan, or are they pretty much saving your life? How are you gonna look at it?
Well, think of the car analogy is a good one. Going back to the job analogy, basically.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with feeling down. You want something. You want it.
Absolutely.
You wanted that job. That's something that you were looking forward to. You prepped for it. You did the interview. You didn't get it. There's nothing wrong with feeling down, but you can't let it linger.
You can thrive on that.
Exactly.
You can just
you have to jump back. You have to jump back
exactly.
on the bicycle and go again. Basically,
that's a great way to look at it.
Whatever, learn from it. Get the lessons you need to. Whatever criticisms that you got mulling in your head, make them constructive and move on. Basically,
absolutely. I agree completely.
And I know this is a big one. What is more important than your salary, Lisa?
I think in the workplace, most people would agree that having a positive work culture is more important than salary. Just gratitude, speaking of this topic in particular, can fuel that so well, because if an employee feels valued and respected, appreciated, they're more likely to be happier, to be more motivated, to do better work, and to be more helpful to their coworkers.
Absolutely. I think that, let's not be naive. It's about the money. It's always about the money. Okay, so we're not working just because we're bored. We need to make money. We need to pay the rent. We need to make groceries, whatever. However, the thing is that, in my opinion, I think that money is not the goal. Money is a consequence. So your goal should not be make more money. It should be getting better. I mean,
I agree with you there, but think about it, right? If you're compensated properly for the value that you bring to your organization, many people find that to be a barrier to moving on to other things. If you're not compensated properly, it's very hard to think positively about anything else.
Absolutely.
If you're paid what you're supposed to be paid, then you can start thinking about, wow, I work with great people. Wow, this commute is awesome. Wow, I'm all the positive things that go towards work, basically. I have a lot of good friends here, things like that come into play. But if you're not being compensated properly, it could quickly go downhill fast.
It go down the hill,
Definitely,
absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely important, I think, in the workplace to have that sort of camaraderie with your coworkers and sort of have that validation from upper management that says you're doing really good at your job. That way you feel good about it when you go home. And that's something that you can't put a price on.
And that's also we also got to look at the fact that we're already blessed. Okay, the money's important, but what you already have. I mean, do you have good coworkers? Do you have a good boss? Do you have a good work environment? Do you have people that actually could put the words for you and use them as a reference